Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about how to plant watermelon seeds and how to care for the plants. So stick around and you'll find some helpful tips for taking care of watermelons. Here are some watermelons that I planted 2 weeks ago. They can take a week or two to germinate, and then it takes them about 100 days to reach full maturity before you can harvest the fruit. Here I have a nasturtium planted next to these watermelon plants because nasturtiums are known to help to repel cucumber beetles, which are a common watermelon pest. You can also use marigolds, which are also good for repelling those beetles. Melons like hot, dry, sunny areas. The hotter, the better the flavor of the melons. Melons have deep tap roots and will find water on their own. Direct watering will actually cool off the plant and slow its growth, so you want to be sure not to overwater these things. Also, you want to water them whenever the weather is hot, about 1 to 2 inches a week. Because direct watering can slow the plant's growth, you actually want to make sure that whenever you're watering, that you water around the bottom of the hill that you've planted your melons in. So you're going to plant your watermelon seeds into a small hill, and you're basically going to make a little mound that you're going to plant these seeds in. And the reason that you're doing this is to prevent the watermelons from rotting, to prevent those seeds from rotting, and then also too to help with drainage, because like we said earlier, the water can actually cool this plant off and prevent it from growing quite as well. Providing a compost-rich soil at the onset of planting will also ensure healthy vines and fruit. So the compost is going to help to improve the soil structure and add micronutrients. It is also going to help in water retention, but we do want some water retention, even though these things have deep tap roots. And quick fun fact, people have actually lived off of watermelon juice for up to 6 weeks, and these plants were developed for arid areas so that people would have another source of water. These larger plants are plants that I grew in soil blocks in my greenhouse and then planted about a week before the seeds that I direct seeded. And as you can see, watermelons don't like to have their roots disturbed, and the ones that I direct seeded are not far behind these plants that had a jump start. Here's the hill where I'm going to be planting these watermelon seeds today. I'm actually going to plant these at the top of this hill and try to let them grow to cascade down the hill. This is a pretty steep incline, and I haven't had a whole lot that I can do with this area. I've attempted to grow some wildflower seeds on this hill, and maybe I'll get some of those next year, but we'll see. I've mulched around a few of these watermelon plants, and then others I'm not going to mulch around. I'm going to see which ones seem to grow better with or without the mulch. So because the water can be an issue with cooling off the plant, the mulch is definitely going to help to control temperature and water retention. So we'll see which ones grow better. So subscribe to see how that experiment turns out. In some of these pictures, I have more than 2 seeds planted per mound. I feel like that was wasteful. A source that I read said that that would be a good idea, but I decided that I'm just going to plant 2 plants per mound. And so here we're going to plant 2 of these seeds, and whenever these grow up, we're going to choose the stronger of the 2 plants, and we'll pull the other one. If you've liked this video today, please like and subscribe. Also, there will be future videos on how these watermelons are turning out, how to fertilize these watermelons, and how to take care of them as we go, and also how to test for watermelon ripeness when we get to that point. So please subscribe and look out for those videos.